What is this? Are you recording?
You want me to take it out?
Please.
The recording, yes.
All right.
I didn't see that part.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Ibasieli.
Hi, good evening, sir.
So you're telling me that you have a lawyer.
Yeah,
Who is your lawyer?
Attorney Rehan.
Who is it?
Rehan?
See if they filed it. Do you know if this person is going to show up today?
Yeah, he's
Okay. We're just going to do probable cause now. You now are charged with unlawful restraint. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. We will do this now. And then after that, we will just have you wait right over there for your lawyer to come. Hopefully they will show up. Okay.
Thank
I
you,
love
Your
it. Good morning.
On August 5th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a hostage event at a townhouse in Harris County, Texas. The reporting, who is the project manager of the townhouse complex, called 911. The reporting indicated that the defendant was wearing an all-black religious garment and had a face mask. She had locked one of his employees, the complaining witness, inside a townhouse against his will. The reporting advised the defendant was trying to evict a witness, or trying to get a witness to self-evict. She was trying to get the witness, who is her tenant in the townhouse, to self-evict by shutting down the power and water to the unit repeatedly. The complaining witness, who is the maintenance man for the townhouse complex, went to go check on the tenants to see if they were okay. The reportee indicated that the defendant locked the steel gate, which would not allow the complaining witness to leave. A key lock on the front and key lock on the back side. The tenant did not have the key to the back side of it. So if she locks the front, there's no way to pass through the gate.
Okay. So the unlawful restraint is out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside?
It's a gate, and then like the gate in the porch, on the porch, like a burglar gate.
Okay, so I'm assuming, so here's the door, and then you have, I guess, what, like those black burglar bars that they
Yes,
say.
Your Honor.
So he couldn't get into the house,
He couldn't get out of the house.
and he couldn't
She
get
locked
out,
him in the house without electricity or air conditioning.
and no back door to get out, no window. I don't understand.
We're getting there, Your Honor. When officers arrived, they spoke with the complaining witness, who said that he escaped 5 minutes prior, and the defendant and the witness were still inside the home. The complaining witness reported the house was really hot because the air conditioning wasn't on. Complaining witness stated the back patio door was also locked, and the defendant had locked him in. Defendant had made a motion at the time to her purse, which the complaining witness believed, or which made the complaining witness believe that she had a gun. The witness collaborated the complaining witness's story. And
I don't understand how this person cannot just unlock the door and leave from,
it was locked. It's so the doors, instead of having a push button on one end and then a key lock on both sides, on the other side, it's a key lock on both sides.
on both.
That's the doors, Your Honor, which the maintenance man, the complaining witness, indicated was a violation of the fire code.
But that's neither here nor there, but doesn't this person have a master key? Or I guess this is a residence,
He
right?
doesn't have a master key, Your Honor. He's the maintenance man for like the condo association. So he maintains the condo. Each of the units has its own keys.
How long was allegedly stuck in the house, and how did he get out? This is unusual. And why? Was there did this, well, I guess,
He was attempting to turn the power and water back on in the unit because she has been repeatedly turning off the power from the tenants who live there. He told her repeatedly that he wanted to leave.
so presumably she's outside at this time?
She's in there with him, Your Honor. She asked him to sit down on a chair. There's a video that shows complainant asking defendant to let him go multiple times, and with her telling the complainant to shut up. I don't have the means by which he had left the apartment, Your Honor. I just know that he got out at some point. He got out 5 minutes before the officers arrived.
So he was able to leave 5 minutes before the officers arrived?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she let him go?
So it says, for the OR, at least, the duration of time, I know that was asked, was an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna see how he left. I'm trying to read through the OR to supplement your questions, Judge.
I don't know if I'm ready to rule yet. Ms. Ibasieli, are you sure that you're going to have a lawyer here today? Because I'd like to hear your side.
My lawyer, yeah.
Um,
Attorney Rehan, yeah.
I don't want to rule just yet, but I'd like to hear your side. If there's,
I'd like to decide.
Now this is where the judge starts digging instead of simply listening. Notice the questions about how long he was trapped and how he finally escaped. Those details aren't random. They go directly to whether the legal elements of unlawful restraint are actually supported. One missing fact can completely change how a case is viewed.
I'd like to wait on my lawyer.
Well, right, I'm right. And I'm not asking you to say anything now. When that person gets here, then you talk with them and then we can
Yeah, sure.
readdress
Yes, sir.
PC at
Yes, you
that.
are.
So do you mind just taking a seat for me and then just giving us a heads up when your lawyer comes? Miss Aguacieli, come up, ma'am.
I explained to her the no contact there.
Okay, great. Okay, I am going to find that there's probable cause to go forward. If something develops in the future, I have told that you guys can come back and we can argue about probable cause. The only thing I'm going to ask you is please do not have contact with the complaining witness in this case and don't be in possession of any weapons. As long as you can abide by these and you do not pick up any new cases, you will be fine with us. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but please stay in contact. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant. Okay? Do you have any questions? Okay, so just no contact, no weapons, and that's it. Okay?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Just to go back to the body cam issue itself, right? The body cam issue itself, like, say if I were to file a motion to restore property or return property, it's been tagged, so I don't know how we're gonna.
I mean, I don't think that you would have any opposition to that, would you?
I do, at this juncture, I think
What
Pavel
was
said
that?
the body cam, like to retrieve her body cameras from HPD evidence.
On a motion to restore? Judge, I just need to talk to the investigator and see if we're retrieving it anyways.
If you're what?
If we're gonna retrieve that footage to
Right.
make it available, I think we're already in the process of doing that. That's the only thing that's holding me back. But right now, I'm objecting because of, it's a part of a pending investigation. At this point, I just need to confirm it with the investigator.
Do you want to set it a couple weeks just to see if that happens?
Yeah, I mean, I really just need a week, but yeah, a couple weeks.
Are we
Huh?
judged, because like I said. he's-
I'm waiting her appearance.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I mean, she's not gonna have to come here, so
2 weeks would suffice, Judge.
whatever you want, I don't care. Yeah, because you guys fight over whatever day, and then, I mean, if you want to, I'll grant your motion to get it back, though,
Yes, sir.
if they're not gonna get it back first, so.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Like a week.
You don't even smoke cigarettes.
Oh, hell no.
You'll get there.
Oh, I hope so. You know,
No doubt about it.
at
This man
one-
don't smoke cigarettes to get there. Well, I think that's right. My someone didn't smoke neither, but he did. Good thing you know.
I know people who smoke packs of unfiltered cigarettes that live to 90. You know? That's not much. You know, I wanted to let you know that I'm bringing you out here because I feel really bad. But you've done nothing to help yourself. But smoke weed, you're driving without a license, and you continue to violate conditions of this court. You didn't show up like a week or two ago, you know? So it's one thing after the other. We are trying to do everything in our power to get through to you, to try to better yourself and to get to, we truly want the best for you. But at this point in time, you're your own worst enemy. You're doing nothing for us to also help you out. If I let you go now, that's enabling you, telling you it's okay for you to continue to conduct and act like you're doing. Ms. Capetillo, it is not. Me, if I let you out now, it's enabling you, and I refuse to do that. I want you to understand that we mean business. And this is what happens when you don't follow conditions. We mean business. No catch and release here. Good. We'll see you in a couple days. And I really, truly hope that, okay, I'm not letting you out. What I want you to understand is that if I let you out, you will get the understanding that it's okay for you to continue to do what you're doing, and it's not. One more thing. I'm not going to let you plead guilty just to get out. You pleading guilty to a theft case will be the absolute worst thing you can do because you will become unemployable. No one will hire you. You will be unable to get an apartment, a loan for anything, to get a car, a house, apartment. You want funding for financial aid for schooling for this, not with a theft conviction. But I want you to understand that we mean business. And I hope that this is the length that we have to go to. All right. Okay. Thank you. Whoa, hold on. I need to decide one more thing. The most important thing in this life, do not drive without a license and liability insurance. You will be signing an affidavit with me right now. This is a promise you're making to me not to drive. And if you do, I can have a contempt hearing and you can be facing up to 180 days in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. If you get into a car and you get into an accident and you don't have insurance, you've completely messed with everyone. And I know you don't have money. But if you get into an accident with someone who's got like a BMW Jaguar, or even whatever it may be, they're out a ton of money and it's not fair. All I'm trying to do is what's fair. All right, come on up here. We'll have you swear to this and then we'll let you go. Good morning, Mr. Alexander. So you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
2024, officers were dispatched to 11910 Chetman Drive in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, the mother of the defendant, told the officers that her 11-year-old son, the second complainant, was riding his bike down the street when he passed the defendant. Complainant 2 and the defendant know each other. When they passed, the defendant began insulting the son, and the defendant pulled what appeared to be a tan handgun from his waistband and pointed at the second complainant while making remarks about shooting him. After the second complainant told his family about what happened, they went to look for the defendant and confronted him. The defendant reached into his waistband again, but the complainant's family was able to wrestle the gun away, which turned out to be a BB gun. The officers noted that the BB gun appeared to be very similar to a real gun in appearance.
Mr. Alexander, are you here with anyone today? Sure. Who are you here with? Go grab her, please. Go grab your mom.
Are your mom? Yeah. Come on up.
Come on up, Mom.
Good morning.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
Did you hear everything that happened?
Some of it, I couldn't hear all of it.
Let's hear it again. Okay, do you mind, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks.
On September 23rd, officers were dispatched to 11910 Chetman Drive in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, the mother of the 13-year-old boy, told the officers that her son was riding down the street riding his bike when the son passed the defendant. The complainant and the defendant know each other, and when they passed, the defendant began insulting the son, and the defendant pulled what appeared to be a tan handgun from his waistband and pointed it at the complainant while making remarks about shooting him. After the complainant told his family about what happened, they went to look for the defendant and confronted him. The defendant reached into the waistband again, but the complainant's family was able to wrestle away the gun, which turned out to be a BB gun. The officers noted the BB gun appeared to be very similar to a real gun in appearance.
It's lucky he's not charged with aggravated assault. You know, they could charge you with a very serious offense where you're looking at serious time in prison. You're lucky they didn't, Mr. Alexander. How old are you, sir? You're 18. What do you do with yourself these days? Spit the gum out, man.
You chewing gum?
Your attitude toward me right now, Mr. Alexander, it really, really sucks. You have an air of arrogance on you. Either that or has he been with you all morning?
I'm sorry?
Has he been with you all morning?
Yes.
If I drug test you right now, what's going to show up, Mr. Alexander? What's going to show up? I'm sending him for a drug and alcohol test right now. I'd like to know what, if anything, is in his system. We have to. I don't even know what to say, but all I know,
I mean, you brought me up here, so do I have permission to speak?
absolutely.
Okay, so respectfully, I would submit that these are the alleged charges. There is extenuating circumstances, and the report from the complainant is actually not accurate. That family has actually made verbal and written threats to my son, and we have proof of that. So while I understand that these sound quite egregious, it is not the whole story.
I understand. And I know that there's always two sides to a story. I get it. And you will have the opportunity. But within the first 5 minutes that I've met him, his behavior towards me, his demeanor, the way he looks, just.
That's anxiety. He's standing in a courtroom. He's standing in the courtroom for the first time. And he doesn't have his attorney. He doesn't have an attorney yet. And this is a process that's foreign to him. So what I would, implore from you is don't take his demeanor as disrespect. He is anxious. He's been anxious all morning. He has been with me all morning, and he doesn't really know what to say. So I understand that you're getting a first impression from him, but he is still a very young adult, and this is his first experience in a courtroom.
Right. I agree with you. Mr. Alexander, what you need to understand is that you're 18. You've got this bag of money on your neck, and this life is but a very, very short. Look at me. Look at me. This life is a very short one, and it can be a very happy life, or it can be a rotten, miserable existence of a life. What you do now will dictate the next 40 to 50 years of your life. You work hard now at 18 to 20 to 30 to maybe 40, so that you're not working like a dog when you're 70 to 80, and you can actually have a life and retire. This, by picking up criminal cases at 18, you're moving backwards. How far did you even make it in high school? I want you to answer. I want to get to know you, Mr. Alexander. I want to know what's. Sorry?
Said 11th grade, Your
We said
Honor.
11th grade.
You need an education, Mr. Alexander. If you're going to do anything in this life, you need an education.
I got my education.
I want to do everything I can to help you out. Okay? I really do. If he's smoking weed, it stops today. Okay? I'm going to drug test him right now because I want to know what, if anything, is in his system. If he tests positive, then I'm going to test him again in 40 days, give or take. The marijuana stops now. And I want him to get back in school. He either needs to be in school full-time or get a full-time job so that he's not running in the streets. Mr. Alexander, I am also making it a condition of your bond that you're not allowed to have any kind of weapons whatsoever for any reason. I can give you a lawyer to try to help you out as much as I can, and I will waive all your fees so you won't be responsible for any cost for anything.
Thank you.
All I want is him to be as productive and as good of a person as he can be. And starting out with criminal cases at 18 and to where he can't even talk to me, we need to change that.
Do you mind if I just make a comment about the bond conditions?
Sure, of course.
I called the complainant's mother in this case a few days ago and kind of spoke to her about what happened. And I learned that there is a history between this family and the defendant. Back in the summer, this defendant stole a gun out of the complainant's house. He asked to enter the house under the guise that his mother had kicked him out. went into one of the complainant's uncle's bedrooms and stole a gun. He FaceTimed the complainant's uncle a few days later, flashing the gun, telling them that he was going to come hit up the house while flashing the gun at him. They used to walk to the same bus stop. They used to come out of the same bus stop, the complainant and this defendant. The complainant is terrified of the defendant. We've asked for no contact. We've also asked for GPS monitoring because of that. They don't attend the same school, but they were stopping at the same bus stop. Now the complainant asks that his uncle walks into the school bus every day because he is so scared of the defendant. And as I think is mentioned in the PC statement, the complainant in this case is 13 years old.
Was there a police report filed for that incident?
There was. I have the incident number.
For that one you're referring to about the gun?
Yes, where the gun was stolen.
What happened? They didn't follow it up. They didn't call the police. They didn't, theft of a firearm is a very serious felony.
According to the complainant's mother, they filed a report. She provided me with an incident number.
How long ago was this?
This was she said July. It was in July. I can attempt to follow up with the responding agency. I'm not sure if it was the sheriff's office or not, but I mean, either way, there is like a history between these two families. And the complainant and his mother are both in fear of the defendant.
So, Mr. Alexander.
I would again submit that this family lives around the corner from us. We have never been approached. He lives at home with me. In July, we actually were in Panama for his 18th birthday. We weren't even home. There was never a time he was kicked out of my house.
Were you out in Panama the entire month?
We were out in Panama from July 10th until the beginning of August, yes. So
Well, that's not the entire month.
well, most of the month, excuse me. And in addition to that, no one has come to investigate anything at my house.
Okay, so Mr. Alexander, I'm issuing a protective order over this child, this other kid. You're not allowed to have contact with this person or go within 200 feet of where they live or where they work. Do you understand, sir? You're not allowed to be in possession of weapons. You're not allowed to have any kind of threatening or harassing behavior with this child. If they call back and they say that you have harassed them, then I will revoke the bond and I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm going to tell you now, I will not give you any more PR bonds. So all I'm asking you to do is stay away. No one is finding you guilty now. We're just asking that you guys separate and don't have any contact. That's it. I am going to put an ankle monitor so I know that you're not going anywhere near their house. But like I said, I'll cover the cost of anything, so it won't cost you guys anything. You must charge this thing on a daily basis, Mr. Alexander. If you don't charge it, the battery goes dead, then we will file a motion to revoke. Not a motion to revoke, but I'll revoke the bond. So as it stands now, what we'll do is I will send you now for a drug test. We're going to have you come back. I want to know what, if anything, is in it. And then I will provide you between now and then a lawyer, and we'll go from there. Do you have any other questions?
That family is in possession of my bicycle, not his, it's mine. They actually stole that from him. I would like my bike back.
There's proper channels to do it. I don't know how, but as it stands now, he can't go over there, can't have any contact with them whatsoever. And I would venture to guess that if you go over there as well, it's probably going to be even more bad blood. So
No, I don't have any.
perhaps you can find someone else, like another intermediary, that can go over there and try to get a bike back. But at this point, just don't have any contact with them. And when you come back, then we'll have you speak to someone. Okay. All right. I'm going to have you sign go ahead.
One of them today.
Correct. Yes. Mr. Alexander, I want you to either get a job or get into school full time. But when you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. Your brain craves activity. It needs activity. And when you don't challenge yourself with either school or a job or anything, then bad things are they're just gonna come and happen. You have to occupy your life. You have to do something. Where we're headed now, you're going the opposite way of how you should be doing things. This is not a good way to start at 18. All right, please. Can you file a protective order?
Buckle up, everyone. This courtroom hearing takes an unexpected turn as a judge balances accountability with compassion. While one defendant is given a chance to keep working under strict bond conditions, another homeless man faces a life-changing decision after pleading guilty to criminal trespass. Instead of focusing only on punishment, the judge offers housing, food, and support services, showing that sometimes the greatest opportunity in court is the chance to rebuild a life before it's too late.